explain to you about the structure of water molecules. Firstly, the water molecule is consists from one oxygen atom and two hydrogen atoms. Okay, they join together by using covalent bond. Okay, the three atoms form to be a triangle. Okay, then the angle of the triangle is 104.5 degree. The sharing electrons between oxygen atom and hydrogen atoms are not equal. Why? Because oxygen atom has slightly negatively charged, but hydrogen atom has slightly positively charged. So, there is the unequal charge distribution within a molecule that's called polar molecule. Okay. The positively charged attracted with negatively charged on oxygen. Okay, like this. Water molecules are held by hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond is weak, so that's why I'm use the dotted line to represent the hydrogen bond. As a conclusion, a water molecule can form maximum of 4 hydrogen bonds with 4 water molecules. Okay, that's right from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now I would like to explain about water as polar molecule. Why water is a polar molecule? As you know, water is produced by the series of electrons between two hydrogen bonds with one oxygen bond. So, as the sharing works start, the electron will move around the oxygen atom frequently. So, it will give the oxygen a side of slightly negatively charged molecule. When the electron move around the oxygen atom frequently, the hydrogen atom will be left with the side of slightly positively charged.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Safwan bin Ahmad Taudin from K2MT. I would like to explain about high specific heat capacity. What is high specific heat capacity? High specific heat capacity is amount of energy needed to increase the temperature of 1 gram of a substance by 1 degree Celsius. The amount of heat 1 gram of water must absorb or lose to change its temperature by 1 degree Celsius. Specific heat capacity, also known as calorie, or can be written as CL in small letter cal. So, water's specific heat is 1 calorie per gram degree Celsius, or 4.184 joules. So, water has the highest specific heat capacity among the liquids, as it resists changing its form. So, the heat is absorbed to break the hydrogen bonds between the water molecules, as the heat is released to form the hydrogen bonds between water molecules. So, let's talk about the importance of high specific heat capacity. Organisms like me, all of you, can maintain our normal body temperature. That's the first one. The second one is aquatic organisms can live in a relatively stable temperature, which is protected them from rapid temperature changes. Thank you. That's all from me. Peace, y'all. Yeah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Daniel bin Muhammad Adnan from K2MT10. I would like to explain about the third properties of water, which is high latent heat of vaporization. The definition of high latent heat of vaporization is amount of energy needed to change 1 gram of a substance from liquid phase to vapor. A lot of energy needed to change 1 gram of water from liquid state to vapor. As we know, heat is absorbed to break the hydrogen bond between water molecules before they can move faster and vaporize. The value of high latent heat of vaporization is 550 gram per calorie. The importance of high latent heat of vaporization as cooling effect in organism due to sweating for animals or transpiration for plants. As water absorbs heat, the energy increases. When water evaporates, it takes a lot of energy away and lowering the temperature of the organisms. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today I would like to represent about fourth water properties, high surface tension. Hydrogen bonds make the water molecule can stick to each other, and we call it as a cohesion. We know that water molecule also can stick to another substance, and we call it as the adhesion. On the surface, water molecule has a greater attraction for each other than for molecule in the water. Water also can pull down by other water molecule beneath them, and it produces a strong layer on the surface, hard to break the surface, and it creates the high surface tension. What is the importance of high surface tension? It's allow the small insect move on the water. That's all from me. Thank you.
So now let's talk about the fifth properties of water molecules, which is maximum density at 4 degrees Celsius. As water cools, the molecules get closer together, reach the maximum density at 4 degrees Celsius. At temperature below 4 degrees Celsius, the water molecules expand until it freezes or solidifies, which is at 0 degrees Celsius. Hydrogen bonds in ice space water molecules too far apart and become more stable. So, ice is less dense than cold water. So, in result is floating. Thank you. That's all for me.
Now let's talk about the sixth properties of water, which is low viscosity. Weak hydrogen bond between water molecules are constantly reforming and breaking. Water molecules can slide easily over each other. It flows with less friction through narrow vessels. Now, let's talk about the importance of low viscosity. Act as medium of transportation in living organisms. Like example, blood easily to flow in the circulatory system. Act as a good lubricant to reduce friction within body. Like example, mucus facilitates movement of feces through the bowel. That's all for now. Thank you.